Hello, dear brothers and sisters. Thank you very much to tune in. My name is Kindama. I'm here just on the other side of the island, to see what to understand what I'm saying. That you have to watch the first video where I cross the ocean to come to the island of Mussulo, which is based here in Luanda. So I didn't get a chance to show you the video of us walking because actually it didn't come out nicely. But I will show you the video as going back to on the other side for us to get the boat to go back to go home. But yeah, it's nice to see this part here. The water is clean, real clean, compared to other part of Luanda where the water or the beach are completely dirty. You find bottles everywhere, you find plastic everywhere, where the population and the government is doing nothing to overcome the situation of the plastics and then the plastic and then all this material that are creating problem to ocean pollution. So it's really sad to see the other part of the ocean where are really bad. But yeah, so from here we'll be able to go on the other side to take the boat for us to go go home. So here, as you can see, this place is divided in two areas. This one here, the first area, as you can see, these houses were not well constructed, or is mainly with iron, but you'll be able to see a little bit more further. This is the houses of fishermen. So as the people that don't have means of or constructing their houses, they use these iron sheets to build their houses. And I believe this time of the year when it's so hot, I believe inside must be really cooking. It will be really hot in there. But anyway, yeah, he divided into area. This place here, as you can see with this green, is normally a place where the fishermen, after fishing, they dry their fish here. They put a salt on the fish and they dry them so they can be able to store. As you can see, the houses, they don't have any electricity, so that's the way they can store the fish to be saved longer period of time. So every time they fish and then they put it right here. Yeah, as you can see, the houses here, they use all this kind of material in order to build their houses, because there is no house development here in this area. Those who develop a house here, the people who have got a means of good income, for example, where we're going to go on the other side, there are more those who've got money. We talk about the generals, we've got to talk about ministers and so on. So those people have got a nice houses and then they build on the other side. And this is kind of segregation, the rich and the poor people. So the fishermen and the general. So no one else can come here just build a house unless you've got the relatives here or those in power or in charge who will be able to give you land in order to build a house here. So yeah, it is sad, but that is the truth of this this area here. So yeah, it's very interesting, and I mean, it's my first time to be here in this area. I heard a lot about how this place is divided between the haves and the non-haves. So and then here I can be able to see by myself exactly how it is. But I didn't knew that the house is built with this kind of material. I thought they use blocks, cement blocks to build their houses, but not. Yeah, they use all this metal to build these houses. You see, all the way they use the same place where they dry their fish. You know, all the way. That's the same kind of place where to use to sell the fishes. I mean, not sell, sorry, to dry the fish. Interesting to see that is they've got a satellite dish, which I didn't get a chance to ask people here, is to know how. Actually, I asked how did they get the water, but I didn't ask how or where the electricity is coming from. But I believe it's a generator. They don't have other ways of. I can see here. What do you call it? Solar panel. I don't see any. So it should be. Oh, it is from the generators. And then generator is one of the things that was used here for many years in Angola. We're talking about the mainland. 90% of the population use that. Yeah, I had a quick stop here. I was really surprised to see this small plastic these plastic bags were actually what it put in there, or it coming from is some alcohol, gin and whiskey and also on. And then this is amazed to see like people are really drinking a lot in this country. And I didn't know that this product is being produced in Angola. But apparently, yes, alcohol is one of the products really booming. They're selling or they're producing a lot. So when it comes to alcohol, the government is really keen to produce or to open as many companies as possible, because they want sell, or they want, especially the younger generation, to drink as much as they can, because that's the way people feel entertained. When you drink, or when you drink, then you forget about the reality of the things or the situation in the country, and then make you think less about the situation. And the more or the less people complain what's going on in the country, the less people complain or involve in the politics, the better will be for them to maintain in power, because the idea is to stay in power as long as possible. And then remember, this government in the power have been since 1975, the day that the country got independence from Portugal. And yeah, they still the same party. And then the president, this is not the third, but the second president was in power for nearly 30 something years. As unfortunately I didn't want to show the face of this lady here, but I was asking her about where and how they get the water from, because she was taking water from a tank, but there was a borehole where she was telling me that they get the water from the borehole to take a shower and wash the clothes. But for them to have water or drinking water, they have to go to some houses of the general houses or ministers, where they transform salt water into a drinking water. So that's the way they go buy the water, and they use that to drink. It should be that way, but yeah, that's the way it is. And the government really is not yet there to helping the people here in this island in order to better their life. But of course, how can they help these people here when the mainland is having a trouble, is having a problem? We've got so many issues that's going on there, where the government cannot cope with the situation. You've got problems of health situation, education. You've got a problem of sanitation, which is the huge problem. Currently the problem of, for example, malaria, where it's killing so many people, the government cannot cope to solve their problems. There's so many people dying, and because the streets are dirty with trash, and then it will be impossible for them to come and help here when on the other side they cannot solve the problem that is there currently. So now from here, this house where you've got is built by this cement bricks blocks. That's the houses for VIP people. The houses were those that have money. We talk about the ministers, the generals, and all those people who we say that owns the land, kind of owning the land, but it's not supposed to be that way. This is exactly how it is. So we had a chance to pass through all this area, knowing Mussulo from inside, because I heard a lot about Mussulo, never get a chance to come in here. I stopped only on the other side where we are going now, but beside that, no, I never get a chance to do so. But today then can be able to see how it is here. Here seems like it still have got a land, but in reality it's not. All this land are already occupied. There's some people who own it. And you come in and say that I want to occupy this land here, you will be in deep trouble. So yes, we are coming into this most VIP area. As you can see, the house is there. It's not that visible, not this one here, but the other side there. The house are more nice, well built. And this house is here. They've got the owners where they are. The call is a summer house. Every weekend they come here. It's not the house where they live daily today, but it's just a summer house where they come here every weekend for parties, bringing all the girls and all the but they do everything. That is exactly how it is. So man, I'll just say thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't done yet. I would love to see you subscribing to the channel, and remember to give me the thumbs up. So the more thumbs up I'll get, the better for growing this channel here, because yes, I'm trying to build it, and then it would be really wonderful to have your support. So yes, but without further ado, I have to say thank you very much to tune in, and then see you Next time, the next video I'll show you is me coming back from Mussulo to Luanda, which is the third video that I'm sending this series from Mussulo. Yes, bye bye.